welcome back to Wrestling Flash. In this WWE and all things wrestling video we are going to look at Roman Reigns sends a warning to The Rock at a recent WWE live event. The best and worst of SmackDown. Cody Rhodes hopes to bring back WWE title last seen 24 years ago. Person behind latest WWE releases revealed. First, let's look at the best and worst of SmackDown. Welcome to this week's edition of Best and Worst of SmackDown. WWE resumed the build towards WrestleMania Backlash, and the positives thankfully overshadowed the negative takeaways on the latest episode. Despite its apparent flaws, the Blue brand has delivered more consistent angles on TV, and certain developments this week made it to the best section. WWE also made a few errors along the way, and as always, we've tried to dissect the company's latest offering in today's installment of Best and Worst. Number 3. Best. Drew McIntyre's much-needed win in an entertaining steel cage match. WWE could not have found a better way to kick off SmackDown than the high-octane steel cage match between Drew McIntyre and Sami Zayn. The SmackDown superstars are amongst the most gifted workers in the company and started the show on the perfect note with a fundamentally good bout. Sami Zayn's constant attempt to escape the cage made sense from a storyline perspective as he's been avoiding a confrontation with McIntyre in recent weeks. The entire narrative worked, and so did the ending as the Scottish Warrior picked up a victory with his trusted Claymore kick. McIntyre's win meant a lot in the grander scheme of things as he brawled with Roman Reigns later in the show. The former WWE champion has suffered from a lack of momentum for way too long, but the booking on SmackDown was to make him look stronger, and it's safe to say WWE succeeded with their objective. Number 2. Worst. WWE scrapping the unification match for the tag team titles. WrestleMania Backlash's most significant match is no longer a winners-take-all showdown between the Usos and RK-Bro. As seen on SmackDown, WWE added Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns to the contest, making it a 6-man tag team match. The non-title match is now expected to headline WrestleMania Backlash, and several fans may be disappointed over the unforeseen change. The upcoming premium live event card doesn't seem special anymore after the removal of the much-awaited unification bout. Number 2. Best. A fresh start for Shanky. Shanky could finally be ready to go on his own in the WWE. The Indian superstar received a lucrative title opportunity on SmackDown as he faced Ricochet for the Intercontinental Champion. The reigning champion rightfully extended his winning streak as Shanky suffered a crushing loss despite getting some help from Jinder Mahal. After the match, the 7-foot giant had a brief altercation with the modern-day Maharaja, which hinted towards his impending babyface turn. WWE has often been urged to create new superstars, and Shanky has proven to be an exceptionally gifted big man in recent times. The Indian superstar is young and, with a few tweaks, could very well be a prominent talent on SmackDown in the months to come. Number 1. Worst. The underwhelming feud between Ronda Rousey and Charlotte Flair. WWE focused on the Ronda Rousey and Charlotte Flair rivalry to conclude the April 29th episode of SmackDown. The warring superstars engaged in a Beat the Clock I Quit challenge in which Rousey emerged victorious after beating Shotzi Blackheart in 1 minute and 41 seconds. A frustrated Charlotte Flair attacked Drew Gulak after her match to end a more or less predictable segment. Rousey and Flair's SmackDown Women's Championship feud has been one of the weaker angles in WWE, and the company has once again failed to add a unique layer to the storyline this week. Number 1. Best. MADCAP'S looked impressive in his SmackDown segment with Happy Corbin. As noted, creating fresh faces is one of WWE's priorities after an eventful WrestleMania season, and MADCAP'S is one of the recipients of a singles push. The dispute between MADCAP'S and Happy Corbin has been one of the stories to watch out for in recent weeks, and WWE did a fine job of making Madcap look like a credible threat on SmackDown. During Corbin's Happy Talk segment, Moss sneaked up behind his former partner and was in the mood for some retribution as he held the dreaded sledgehammer. While Corbin managed to escape, Madcap Moss got a pop from the crowd as he celebrated with the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal trophy. Madcap Moss is being positioned for a babyface run, and he could not have asked for a better heel to face than Corbin, who has been one of WWE's go-to-bad guys for the past few years. Do you see Madcap Moss capitalizing on his push to possibly become a major single star in WWE? Sound off in the comments section below. Person behind latest WWE releases of Dakota Kai and other NXT stars reportedly disclosed. WWE recently parted ways with several NXT talents, including Dakota Kai, Dexter Lumis, and Harland. The latest round of releases came on April 29, 2022. Reportedly, 10 stars were let go, including those we mentioned. According to a report from Fightful Select, John Laurinaitis is the person behind the latest round of releases, and he cited budget cuts as the reason. The superstars have a 30-day non-compete clause, which means they can't wrestle anywhere else for the stipulated period. The report also mentions that Malcolm Bivens, who managed Diamond Mine, told the company that he wasn't planning on re-signing after his contract expired. He allegedly turned down an offer for a new deal back in February. Former NXT Women's Tag Team Champion Dakota Kai was also not planning on renewing her contract with WWE. It's believed that she saw the release coming. Harland, aka Parker Boudreaux, signed with the company after being hyped by fans as the next Brock Lesnar. However, coaches and officials informed Fightful that he didn't improve in the ring quite enough for their liking. The wrestling community is still taken aback by the news of the recent talent cuts. Malcolm Bivens spoke about his departure shortly after the news broke. Persia Pirata, Dexter Lumis, and Harland reacted to their release on social media. Former WWE stars such as Jonah and Killer Cross have also reacted to the releases. Current NXT stars Io Shirai, Cora Jade, and Roxanne Perez have also commented on the situation. It wouldn't be surprising to see some of these names in promotions like AEW and Impact Wrestling soon. All the stars have massive potential, and we wish them well for their future endeavors. What are your thoughts on the latest budget cuts? Where would you like to see some of these wrestlers go? Let us know in the comments section below. Cody Rhodes hopes to bring back WWE title last seen 24 years ago. Cody Rhodes plans to reintroduce a legendary WWE title design if he wins the undisputed WWE Universal Champion. In 1998, the Winged Eagle WWE Championship was retired after 10 years and replaced with the Attitude Era design. The Winged Eagle title is viewed by many fans as the greatest WWE Championship design in history. Speaking on Corey Graves after the Bell podcast, Rhodes said he hopes the Winged Eagle can replace the company's current world titles. Hypothetically, it would be something to do that. Achieve the ultimate industry dream, being the best of the best ever, in terms of that moment in time, and then to perhaps give it a fresh coat of paint with the Winged Eagle, the redundantly named title we are discussing. That would just be something. That's all I can really say. Roman Reigns became the undisputed WWE Universal Champion after defeating Brock Lesnar on the second night of WrestleMania 38. One night earlier, the returning Cody Rhodes recorded a victory over Seth Rollins in his first WWE match in 6 years. Rhodes is set to face Rollins in a rematch at WrestleMania Backlash on May 8. Beyond that, the former AEW Executive Vice President has made it clear that he intends to pursue Reigns' undisputed WWE Universal Championship. On the post-WrestleMania 38 episode of Raw, Rhodes said during an emotional promo that he wants to win the title for his late father Dusty, the WWE Hall of Famer, who passed away in 2015, challenged for the old WWF Championship in 1977 but failed to capture the title. Roman Reigns sends a warning to The Rock at a recent WWE live event. Undisputed WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns had some interesting words for The Rock at a WWE live event in London. The company is currently on a European tour. As part of the same, a live event was held at the O2 Arena in London on April 29th. The main event of the night saw the Tribal Chief defend his titles against Drew McIntyre. The two had a great match, and Reigns came up victorious after a second spear. Following the match, Roman Reigns thanked the fans for attending the show as the entire arena was chanting. At one point, a fan asked, "What about The Rock?" To which the Tribal Chief responded by saying, "The Rock can get it too."
The Rock can get it too.
Ever since his heel turn in 2020 and the debut of the Head of the Table gimmick, fans have been wanting to see a dream clash between Roman Reigns and his real-life cousin, The Rock. However, for some or the other reason, this match hasn't happened yet. Reports have suggested that WWE is planning to have the two finally face each other at WrestleMania 39, which is set to take place in Hollywood next year. Dave Meltzer reported about the same, stating that the match is currently planned, and The Rock wants it too. However, WWE is aware that other commitments could also come in the way, so nothing is etched in stone yet. The belief is that Rock wants to do it. They believe that it's probably main event, but they are all very aware that there are things that could get in the way and that might not happen. But the working idea is Roman Reigns against Rock for but it is not etched in stone by any means. It's been the plan for months and months and months, and nothing has changed. They're of the opinion that he won't back out and he really wants it, because time is running out on him, said Dave Meltzer. Roman Reigns has been the Universal Champion for over 600 days now. At WrestleMania 38 earlier this month, he defeated Brock Lesnar to win the WWE title and is now the unified WWE Universal Champion. Who do you think will be the one to finally dethrone him? Could it be The Rock? Sound off in the comments below.